You know, after being away from this project for so long, it feels good to be back working in our mobile home again. This is our 1984 mobile home investment property. We are renovating it and working on the bedroom right now. We already got all the walls finished, except for this little area above the bow window. So we're gonna be working on that today, a few other small jobs, and getting this room ready for paint. I'm gonna try to stay out of there because with the new walls, created some echoes, and I don't like echo. So we're gonna stay in here to do some talking. But I have an idea for that peak, and what I wanna do is use the same panel that we used on the ceiling, and we do have an extra piece of it in our stash over here. We have two extra pieces. I wouldn't even say it's extra. We had plans for it, but we have it so we can use it. We could always buy more later. Since this is going to be in two pieces, I don't know. I'll figure this out somehow.
Somehow we lost the arrow already.
That doesn't make sense.
Huh?
That doesn't make sense.
I know.
That's the peak as far as I know. Can you give me the Sharpie? I want to mark this. It was very hard wood.
Yeah.
That truss gave me a lot of trouble. For some reason, very hard wood. Those nails didn't want to go in, but that's better. This worked out better than expected because not only did we get panels for that bedroom, but now we're coming down to the opposite end of the home. We have a second bedroom, and we were able to cut out panels from the same sheet for this peak. It worked out perfectly because the two ends of the house are identical. So by cutting those angles, I'm essentially creating two panels every time. Does that make sense?
Because the two triangles make a rectangle, and then you can use
This
one
side.
of them in here, and then, you know.
So what I decided to do is put them up. We got them cut. Let's get them up before they get ruined. And at least this bedroom will be done up here.
Does it need to be trimmed or something?
Well, it's not that. You know what I did? I pushed it up too high here. I nailed too soon because there is a low spot in the ceiling right here. So it's hitting that and it's pushing this down, but think about it. If this could drop lower, this would go higher. It would pivot on that low spot. I normally wouldn't want to risk ruining this wood, but if I can make this better, I just feel like I have to do it. So I'm going to do this one now where it's
There's a metal plate there.
more flush with the bottom. And that should help me get better on this side.
Yeah.
Those didn't sit as cleanly as the other ones, but it's still good enough. They're hanging down a little bit on the sides. We can trim them up later if they're in the way of finish work. Good, let's go back to the other end again. So now originally, when we said let's do LP Smart Side on the bedroom walls, we thought we were going to have to trim out pretty much everything, trim corner trim, because you gotta hide the cracks somehow. Typically drywall, you can mud them and, you know, make them all pretty and hidden. But on this, you don't have that option. But our corners came out so good and so clean and so tight that I think we can go ahead and skip the corner trim, which is really good. That's going to save us money and it's going to look cleaner. But what we have to do is caulk them. So we're getting ready to caulk all the corners. But we did end up with this one trouble spot right here by the door. So there's a corner here. And depending on the door trim, you might not see it much, but there is a corner where you can see the stud and the unfinished edge of the panel. So we're going to take a piece of scrap to fill that in so we can have all perfect corners in this room. I hope I cut it right. I don't want to do it again. Hopefully I can nail this without ruining it. That's a lot better. It's not perfect, but it's fillable. I can put caulk in that. Okay. So hear me out. First, I don't even know where to begin with this. Guys, we are pretty laid back and we don't get too upset about comments. A lot of you guys think that we're always upset about comments, but we're not. If we're addressing comments, it's usually just because we feel like it's worth addressing, but it doesn't mean it's negative, so don't take us the wrong way.
Yeah. Sometimes we're just replying, like answering.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We don't really get that stressed about stuff. So, with that said, why are you wearing sunglasses? No, we get this weird question a lot about sunglasses in the house. Can we just show that? Do you mind?
I don't mind.
Okay. Evie wears glasses because she can't see.
Yeah. I'm nearsighted, which means I can't see far away.
Now,
So I wear glasses.
now she likes to protect her eyes because she has sensitive eyes to the sunlight. It's bright outside. So when we come someplace like this, she puts her clips on And then when we come in the house, they're clip-ons that go on her eyeglasses. So it's just inconvenient to take them off. She has taken them off and she's left them here.
Yeah, and then I'm like, where did I leave my clips?
Yeah.
And they've been here for weeks.
So sometimes out of convenience, you just leave them on because it's inconvenient to clip them on and off.
Yeah.
So
I just leave them on.
That's why she wears sunglasses in the house. There's nothing weird or hidden or nothing odd. Again, not answering negativity, just answering because we just want to clear that up. That's all it is it's not wearing sunglasses in the house, it's just wearing her glasses so she can see.
Yeah.
You don't often see her wearing her glasses because usually when we talk, you take them off.
Yeah.
Because
I don't like how I look in glasses.
Yeah.
So.
And you've always complained about the glare. Like, you don't like it when light reflects off them.
Yeah.
Not that you can see it, but you don't like how it looks on camera.
Mm-hmm.
When you see that reflection.
Yeah.
So this is how you see her, and she can't see you. Right?
Like, that screen is blurry.
So that's why sometimes you see her with glasses on, and hopefully that clears that up.
I'll show you how these work, though. It's pretty cool. So here's just the glasses. Here's the clips. They have, like, these little things that come down off of it, and you just slip it over like that.
Yep. So that's the mystery of the sunglasses.
Yep.
Revealed. If you guys have questions, we don't mind questions. We just don't like some questions. And speaking of questions and comments, honestly, I had a lot of fun with the last video. The last video we did, we answered like our YouTube suggested searches on YouTube for our name. And I didn't know how you guys were going to take that. Awesome. You guys were great. Honestly, the comments were really good, really fun, really respectful. A lot of people, even the people who engaged, like especially on religious topics and debates, some people tried debating. I love that. I just had a lot of enjoyment. I took a lot of pleasure in answering people because I don't get to have those conversations often. And it challenges me, it helps me grow, it helps me research, it helps me think. I love it. So thank you for all the great conversations and discussions. And just know that we don't have any, you can't always read us through the comments because you can't see people's expressions, you can't hear their voice. And you might read something as angry or defensive or, whatever. And just know that usually it's not that way. We come across that way. I think it's our New York thing. Like, we came from upstate New York, and it might sound odd, but we always feel like we come across wrong to a lot of people because we're very, blunt in what we say, or, we
just tell it like it is. I think it's a New York thing.
It might not be, but it's just how we feel. And sometimes that comes across wrong. And we'll be totally cool, totally fine, totally relaxed and happy. And people will say, "Oh, I didn't mean to offend you. You don't have to be so angry." And
we're just fine.
No.
Yeah.
We're just talking. So
yeah.
We're gonna stop talking. Get back to work. Okay, ready? This is what we're using. No, I'm just playing. Quick and easy. If there's a nail hole, like, you really shouldn't use this type of caulk to fill nail holes, but you can.
I don't see a problem with it.
So look at it. I'll try to talk quietly so it's not too echoey. But corners done in the closets. Closet, doorway looks really good. 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 Everything. We went all around the room. You can see a hole filled with the caulk, hole filling. It's not the ideal hole filler, but whatever. And the ceilings don't need it. We're going to be doing trim. We're going to put crown molding, not crown molding, but just trim. It's technically considered crown. We're going to be putting trim along the ceilings, and we're going to be slatting the ceiling to cover up the screws. So like that's all later. So that'll cover up those cracks. I think that's it. We are ready for paint. Paint ready in 1 hour.
Yep.
So that's what the caulk says. But that's not going to be today because... But I do have one thing I could do while we're here, just for fun.
Fun?
It'll be fun.
Fun?
Yeah.
Like what?
We could always install these bedroom lights for fun.
That's fun.
Now, I enjoy picking out light fixtures. I like shopping for this stuff. It's fun. And I picked these out, so if you don't like them, blame me. But I thought they would be cute for the house and not overpower the bedroom. Keep it a nice, soft place. Okay, so I'm seeing a problem here. I don't think we need a light that touches the floor. So since this light has such a long cord, I'm just going to coil it up inside. Plenty of room in the canopy to hold it. I could cut it shorter, but these kind of cords are really hard to strip. And I don't want to risk damaging the wires. So I'd rather have it coiled than damaged. And because these are so low wattage, and they're going to be using LED bulbs, I'm not worried about heat buildup because of a coiled wire. You know, sometimes coiled wires can generate heat. Not a big issue here. This canopy is slightly small and you can see the light, the actual fixture box.
That might be okay though.
But it kind of goes with the light fixture, so it's like on the verge of covering that box and it just doesn't cover.
Yeah.
But it's okay. If anything, we could always touch it up with some white paint.
A black outline might look cool.
The problem is it moves.
Yeah, because it's like right on the edge of the box. So there it is. I think you guys are going to like it because you can't see it. That's the key. No, it actually looks pretty good in person. Let me show you this angle. I just thought it was cool because it goes with, well, you'll see, it's going to go with the theme of the house, but also it blends away because these ceilings are so low everywhere in the house, and even with the cathedral, those are going to look good and not be overpowering. I think these are gonna look really good in here with the paint color you chose.
Yeah, it's gonna have like a beachy vibe in here, I feel like.
Perfect. Now I don't know, that might be a little premature to be installing ceiling lights before the room's finished, but we wanted to give you guys a little sneak peek of what we're looking forward to. They're actually kind of similar to the one we hung here over our dining area. And I know not everybody loved this, but you can see now it's like coming together. And in the bedroom, so I just wanted it to be more neutral. And I just thought those would look neat and different. And you don't often see white ones. So good. Lights hung, corners caulked, walls finished. I think we are ready for paint. We're going to wrap it up today and just go home because I have some things at home I got to do. I'm going to keep cleaning up and organizing our work trailer, workshop, storage building. We have a big mess we're trying to sort out, and that's been taking time. But we're getting there. So, yeah, I guess that's all we have for now. Thanks for watching, coming along, and joining us on this journey. So, until next time, take care.
Bye.